You are currently living in a waiting room for a flight that is never going to take off. Think about it. You tell yourself, I'll start that business when I have more money. I'll be happy when I lose 10 pounds. I'll truly start living once this busy season is over. We've been conditioned to treat our current life as a rough draft, a rehearsal for the real performance that's supposedly happening somewhere in the future. But here's the brutal truth that most people realize too late. There is no real life waiting for you at the finish line. This, right now, is the only life you're ever going to have. Today, we're breaking the someday trap. I'm going to show you why your brain is wired to keep you in the waiting room, and how to start living unforced. In psychology, this isn't just procrastination, it's called delayed life syndrome. It's a cognitive state where we view our present reality as an obstacle to be endured rather than a life to be lived. Why do we do this? Because it's a defense mechanism. If you believe your real life is in the future, you don't have to face the imperfections of your now. It's much safer to dream about a perfect version of yourself in 2 years than to deal with the messy, unforced, and sometimes disappointing reality of who you are today. You treat your brain like a machine that only deserves maintenance once the job is done. But you are a biological organism, not a laptop. If you keep running on survival mode, waiting for a reward, your someday self will be too burnt out to even enjoy the success you worked so hard for. When I get the promotion, then I'll be confident. When I find a partner, then I'll stop being lonely. When I have the perfect house, then I'll finally relax. Here's the problem with when then. The goalpost always moves. Psychologists call this hedonic adaptation. As soon as you get the promotion, your brain creates a new when. Suddenly, you need the next promotion to feel that same spark. This creates what I call high-pressure productivity. You're literally holding your happiness hostage. You tell yourself, I don't deserve to feel good until I reach X. This is the ultimate forced life. And the irony? When you're under that much pressure, your creativity dies. Your flow state disappears. You're working harder, but producing less. So, how do we break free without losing our drive? We don't stop being ambitious. We stop being desperate. Here are 3 shifts you can make today. Step 1. The Luxury Audit. Most of us have special occasion items: the expensive candle, the best outfit, the vintage wine. Stop saving them. When you use your best things on a random Tuesday, you send a powerful signal to your subconscious. My current life is valuable enough for this. You stop being a spectator in your own life. Step 2. Focus on micro wins in the process. If you're waiting for the big launch to feel successful, you're going to spend 99% of your life feeling like a failure. The unforced insight is to find the win in the work itself. If you're a designer, the win is the perfect curve of a line you just drew. Step 3. Kill the perfect conditions myth. We wait for the right time to start, but perfect is just another word for stagnant. The most successful people I know didn't wait for the stars to align. They started in the dark, with messy hair and a half-finished plan. They realized that waiting for perfection is just a fancy way of being afraid. I want you to imagine yourself 20 years from now. You've achieved the goals. You have the money, the house, the title. But you realize that you spent the last 2 decades enduring your life to get there. You traded your 20s or 30s, the years where your body was strongest and your curiosity was highest, for a destination you're now too tired to enjoy. That is the tragedy of the someday trap. You don't need to earn the right to exist comfortably. You don't need to force your way through years of misery to reach a hypothetical paradise. The paradise is the process. If this video felt like a splash of cold water, good, it's time to wake up. Hit that like button if you're done living in the waiting room. In the comments, I want to hear from you. What is one thing you've been saving for someday that you're going to enjoy or start today? No more excuses. I'm unforced. Master your mind, stop forcing the future, and the success you're chasing will actually have a reason to show up. Subscribe for more insights on high-performance living. I'll see you in the next one.